Would you mind?
No, it's fine.
Especially since you have your license with you. Are you guys live?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Here's the story. We just checked in on the weather balloon. In fact, it's actually over Jaken's house right now. Let's say hi, Jaken. So we are on our way to track this thing down here today. Let's see if we can.
No one's watching.
Let's see if we can find it. I'm gonna run and grab my wallet here. So Colby was asking, how do we track this thing? That is done with a spot tracker, which is a global GPS tracker. It's actually made for like guys who backpack in like jungles and mountains and stuff like that. And so it actually also has an SOS on it. So we can actually like get in trouble, we can press that and they send out like help and stuff. But we don't need that. So we're just using it for the tracker. So what it does is every 10 minutes it'll check in up until it gets above range for the GPS satellites, which I think is about 40,000 feet. So we're actually gonna lose touch with it at some point. So for about an hour, but we're gonna drive to where we think it's gonna land. We're gonna run a prediction model here in just a minute after I stop and drivers, and we'll run a prediction model and see where things should be going.
So it does have a projection.
Yeah, so we have another website that runs projection based on today's weather conditions. And so we think, right now it looks like it's going to be someplace north of Mountain Home. So I guess we're going to head to Mountain Home, and we will continue to update everything as we go. So, Jaken, what are your thoughts?
So the other day we ran a prediction and it said it was gonna land in the water. And so yeah.
What did we do for that?
We have a kayak.
We have a kayak in the back.
I showed it.
You see the kayak in the back?
Yeah.
So hopefully we don't have to use that, right? Kai, what are your thoughts?
I hope we find it.
Inspiring stuff.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna run and grab that. You can hop in the driver's seat. I'm gonna grab your backpack, girls, and take them inside.
Look at all the flowers in the ground.
Flowers in the ground.
Flowers.
That's my Aunt Winnie's house.
That's my house. That's my house.
That's their house.
That's-
Oh, sure. I showed a license plate.
Yeah, you. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's fine.
Please don't show. Please.
What did you do?
Disconnected.
It disconnected.
I looked up the average broad jump.
Oh my gosh, guys, look.
I looked up the average broad jump for an 11-year-old.
Bubbles.
You got brains. You got brains.
And I said 7.4.
There you go, bubbles.
7-4.
Take off it, Tom. Is that trap?
First off.
Oh, sorry.
Well, we better be on.
Should I turn off?
Charger.
Yeah, dude. For chargers. I'll
I
use
should-
that.
Yeah, there's chargers up here. If you need charge, you better charge it now. Don't wait till it.
Charge it. Can I use your charger, Kai?
Charge that up.
Her name's Michaela.
Maybe it might be a longer one.
It's not gonna reach very.
Yep. Oh. Can I use your portable charger, Kai? Portable charger, Kai.
Imagine not having your phone's dead. Oh, mine isn't dead. Imagine not having your phones at 14% because Kyle stayed at your night. Stayed the night.
What up?
How are you guys doing today?
Oh, it's still on filter. Let's put it on glow.
Oh, wait.
We're not glowing.
Wait, can they talk to us?
No, there's like a live chat, I think, but I think it,
Yeah, isn't there like a
Oh.
live chat where they can
Thanks.
talk to us?
Kai, you can use your. You can have your.
Alright, are we still live?
Yes, we're still live.
Yes,
Okay.
we are still live.
Alright, so some of you might be asking, why is Colby with us? Colby, why were you asked to come along?
My dad.
I'm the tree guy, so the likelihood of this thing landing in a tree is probably right. So we've got some tree gear, we've got some pole saws, and some chainsaws, and some climbing gear. So hopefully we can get this thing down.
So right now it just popped up again right on the Arkansas-Missouri line. Where is that? Looks like it went to... I'm gonna have to pull up another map. So this thing checks in every 10 minutes. You can see it's right here by Table Rock Lake.
Pretty cool.
I mean, right there. Can you see that? So it checks in every 10 minutes. What I didn't tell everybody is for the first hour, for some reason, the tracker wasn't working. And so I didn't move anyways. Right kind of Ridgedale. So it's like south of Hollister. Well, yeah, a little bit south of Hollister. It's cruising, man. That thing's booking.
It's a lot of wind.
Let's run a prediction just to see if it following what we said earlier today.
It's covered some ground.
Oh, it's flat hauling. This is probably one of our faster ones, to be honest. I've never, I don't know if I've seen one move this quick. I hope it doesn't. If it gets beyond Mountain Home and it's still moving here in about 2 hours, we'll just say we're going to do this another day because we don't want to be out here doing this today. So let me go to our launch point earlier today. This is a website we use to run predictions. I'm going to set the prediction here at the map. I'm going to hit run prediction. And so far, it's actually tracking perfectly. So if you'll see right here, it went up by Urbanet, over Oak Grove, right here like this, and now is over the lake, right here south of Ridgedale. And when I actually pull it up on this, it's almost exactly where it's gone. Up this way, over Oak Grove. Oak Grove is right in this community right here, and now it's just right there south of Ridgedale. So I think that as far as the path of the balloon, it's very much accurate. Now, what we don't know is the altitude of the balloon. We don't know how high it's actually traveling, and we don't know it's how fast it's going up, and we don't know at what point it'll actually pop. And so I'm gonna hit a little refresh here and see what. So it checked in 3 minutes ago, so we got another few minutes before we should check it again. So a few things we did different this year. You won't hear. Right there. Oh, let me get you guys in this shot too. Oh, hey. So a few things we did different this year is one. And by the way, I'm in the passenger seat, not the driver's seat, just in case this is flipped. There's like, why is he doing that and driving? I'm not. One thing we did this year different is with the balloon. So do you guys know what size balloon we usually launch?
1,200.
A 1,200 gram balloon. It's a much heavier balloon. And what did we launch this year?
600 grams.
Yes, a 600 gram. So it was half the size of the balloon as far as weight is concerned.
Still pretty big though.
It was pretty big. Why did we cut down on the balloon this year?
The helium prices went up.
That's up Russia.
Yeah, part of the reason is the Russia-Ukraine thing has made helium prices go up and other things as well. And so we didn't know how much helium we'd actually have access to. I don't feel like we used a lot, Colby. It felt like...
That bottle was still pretty full. So.
Yeah. And so I think going down to a smaller balloon size helped us do a smaller amount of helium, which is really nice because we didn't have that much. Now, this was an unknown to us. I will tell you, if you saw the launch of the video, one thing that I noticed was different was the balloon seemed to shake a lot more as it went up. So I don't know if that's the smaller balloon size or what, but I was definitely a little bit surprised by that. I wonder if can I put this up here and see you guys? That looks weird. It's all on my face. So now, do you guys realize that this is probably being watched by a few classes? You want to say hi to your classmates? We're actually between Berryville and Green Forest. Now, the prediction has taken us to Gainesville up in Missouri, which is north of Mountain Home. Let me see exactly where it is because it's tracking so well that it's supposed to pop somewhere over Bull Shoals, and yeah, now it's landing north of Gainesville. There's a pretty stiff wind from the south on the surface of the earth. Did you notice that, Colby?
Yeah.
That's what he was asking. Like, because when it took off, which direction it was kind of headed? It was kind of.
It's kind of west, northwest.
Yeah, it's kind of headed towards like Grandview at first.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit more southerly wind than we anticipated today. But then once it got up into the upper atmosphere, it starts taking off to the east like we want it to. But the problem with that is when it comes back down, it'll hit that surface wind again, and it's going to push it north again. So we're going to end up going a lot more north than we anticipated. We might end up going up 65 and getting on the other side of the lake. It's not going through Mountain Home. Maybe go through Branson and all that. So we'll see here in just a second. Let's see if it's going to check in again. I don't know if... Here, I'm going to give this to you so we can look at the balloon. Flip it around here.
What up? Flip it.
Flip it around.
Oh, flip it.
Flip it.
How'd you do that?
Yeah.
Mickey Mouse.
Right here.
What up?
Yeah, so this is our prediction. As you can see, it going over here, and it's landing. Here's Mountain Home, and it has it landing north of Mountain Home up here in
Oh, no.
near Gainesville.
On a road.
Well, it does actually have it on a road. Now,
That'd be so
it has it
awesome.
smack dab in a road. We've been doing this for about 10 years now. It's never landed in a road.
But hopefully it doesn't land in the
And
tree.
I will
It's
say,
probably not gonna
this
land
is
in
an
the road.
approximated range. You could land anywhere within this screen.
There's a lot of
But
roads.
there's lots of roads, so that should make it easier.
Yeah, but
right?
you got to think, when you look at a map, like a satellite view of the map, how much road do you see?
Not very much.
Not much. Like percentage-wise, I mean, it seems like there's a lot of roads out there, and we always think, what if it lands roads? But if you think of the percentage of the land that's covered in roads, it's not that much. You getting some comments?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, people are texting me right now telling me, like, we're watching you guys. Stop
Yeah.
doing this.
Yeah. Stop? They want us to quit?
No, like, not like stop doing it, but like,
Uh,
we're acting goofy.
Yes, I should post this out to the world. Let me post on Facebook.
Shout out to Anna, who's watching.
Shout out to
Shout
Anna,
out to
watching
Anna.
in Miss McCoy's class.
The GT class, watching
we
us
love
in
Miss
GT.
McCoy.
Yes.
I don't have Miss McCoy because I'm.
Let me grab the link and send the link out to everybody. So,
Alright, what up?
Anna says hi.
Anna said hi live. I don't want this.
This is Michaela. She's coming with us. Maybe some of your 5th grade friends may be watching us right now.
No,
Okay.
let's see if
I
can
watched
pull
that in
it
5th grade.
up. Let's see if we can get a little meta here.
I was there in physics.
I'm pulling up the link.
Oh.
Balloon update. Let's see where we are
We
here.
look depressed.
We're pulling up our
I
own
am
thing.
depressed.
I'm an emo girl.
I can't get any girls.
Oh.
This is Michaela.
Whoa, Inception.
You probably went to that
We
all.
don't need that. We don't need
Alright,
that.
flip.
So,
Okay.
So it's really late.
We're gonna talk about the balloon.
oh, it's delayed. It's delayed.
Oh, girl.
We're gonna talk about the balloon.
Okay, talk about the balloon.
Okay, the
Okay.
balloon.
Talk about the payload.
Oh, the
For
payload
those
is.
who maybe didn't get to see the launch.
Okay, yeah. So the payload has the tracker in it, like
A tracker
Which we talked
and wait, doesn't the tracker stay on?
The
The
tracker,
tracker-
sends us its location every 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And so once
And-
it sends
yeah.
us the same location 2 times in a row, we'll know that it stopped.
Doesn't it
moving.
die 14 days? or
What?
something? Yeah.
Yeah, so we have.
Oh yeah.
We
Okay.
have 14 days to find.
Also Matthew's, Matthew is the name of our payload. Eva and Wally's son, child, and then it has this brain, and it records
It
data
will record,
every,
it
like,
will record its altitude,
every
its
second.
location, and then its
internal
and
temperature,
external.
external temperature, like every second. Like as right now we're talking, it's recording
It's-
stuff.
It's a lot.
It's doing stuff, and so yeah.
What? I'm so confused.
It sends us all of that information
It
every
is like,
second.
cause like yeah, it's a big
It's very
computer.
smart.
It's a big brain, and then
Smarter than me.
we have our GoPro, which we can upload when we get it back. We can upload it to YouTube, and you guys can watch what happens
And you'll see outer space.
And us.
right now.
All right, let's
And
see
you'll
where
probably
it
see
checked in.
the
It
large-
just checked in again.
During
Oh,
the GoPro.
it just checked in over the Branson Airport.
Oh my god.
A plane's gonna go boom and hit it.
Shopping in
So,
Branson.
so there's actually hundreds
out,
and hundreds
zoom out,
of
zoom
weather
out,
balloons
zoom out,
launched every year,
zoom
and
out.
there's never been a
Zoom out.
balloon
Zoom
to
out.
airplane.
You gotta get some
collision. Now, I would also say this is probably already higher than a plane will fly.
Okay.
So, and we did our notice to airmen and all that stuff like that. So we should be good to go on all that. Let's take a look at how that tracks.
So is it on track with what
Yeah,
the prediction said?
that's the question, right? Is it tracking?
Come
with,
join the
Do you have
live.
2 weather?
We have lots of other maps. Let's see if it's still tracking with our prediction. And with the prediction, it was going to cross Highway 65 and then go a little bit north, just above the Missouri border. And it looks like that's exactly what it's done. It's actually, let's take a look here. It's a little further north than the prediction said. So I'm going to say we probably do want to head to, I'm going to put a pin into where I think it might go. And then we'll see what's the fastest way that the internet says.
What is wrong?
Well, I want them to see what he's
Still
doing.
thinking Gainesville area.
Yeah, and it's still saying that through Mountain Home is the fastest way to get there.
Okay, so
Or we can take the longest way and be like,
we may not want to go north on 65. Then.
there, it's better. Thank you, Michaela.
Yeah, because 65 kind of backtracks just a hair. I never realized this. I was
Come
in
join
my
the
head.
live.
No, it doesn't really. There's just
Join
not a
the
really
live.
good way around the lake.
Dad, I have 5 minutes of YouTube left.
South around the lake or north. If you see, look at our predictions here. We can go south around the lake or north around the lake. And
Go.
it's telling us that going south around the lake is probably faster. So this is Bull Shoals Lake right here. And that's what we're trying to avoid. It looks like we are going to avoid it and go north of it. Because right now the balloon is actually about to go right over the lake. That's its next leg, is to travel right over this little dragon looking shaped thing is the lake.
Ryan, the last
Yeah.
Yo, that looks cool.
Yeah, it does look cool, doesn't it? So the lake was made because they dammed up the river. And so it just filled up all the valleys. So it's a pretty cool looking thing. It looks like a dragon. But you can see so far, I just want to show you one more time. Look, there's our church.
Oh.
You can't put the camera like that.
Sorry.
You can see it's tracking right here. And then if we take a look at the projected path, I'll turn it this way.
Coach K,
Yeah.
my time is almost up.
Then you can see it's pretty much tracking that. So we need to get you more screen time.
Yeah, I'll tell my mom, like, give me more screen time
Well,
now.
is she watching? Here, let me text her.
Yeah.
We can get more screen time.
I'll take
Here.
mom's up.
We have to, now this is the part of the show where we text
Kids'
Carson's
parents.
mom and ask for more screen time so you guys can keep
Guys.
watching.
What
She
up?
can't trust me, even though I
Carson
am
has
pretty responsible.
more
I don't know.
Screen time.
Is it this stuff? Is it
We
this
are using his phone to podcast.
Wow.
Oh, I forgot to put a question mark after that.
Okay.
And I forgot to say please and thank you.
Jake can make your
Wait,
pretty
wait.
face.
His dad said he
Like a
could.
Oompa Loompa.
That's right. Yeah. Just doesn't know how to do
Does that make my pretty face?
This
Oh my gosh, so pretty.
is my dad.
Alright.
Boogie, boogie, boogie.
Alright. Let's see if it's when it's gonna check in one more time. Then we might
He's an angry squirrel.
give it a rest for just a minute. Last time it checked in was 4
Shout out to
minutes
Eve.
ago. So in 6 more minutes it should check in one more time. Now as I told you in years past, there are times where it does stop checking in.
Squirrel.
And so I'm going to let me see if I can bring up one of those previous launches. Real quick.
Evie said Jacob was like, sit.
No, I'm in that group chat. Wait, what should I say?
Hey guys, my dad's watching.
Okay, so I want you to see right here. This is from a launch in 2019. This is from the last launch we did, actually. And as you see, you have all the dots here. And I wonder if so see, you have all these dots here, just like we have now. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dots. And then there's a big gap. And then 7, 8. and tell them to call you. Your mom said
My
call
mom
you.
to call me, and I'm still on live.
Give her my phone number.
I'll call her.
Use my phone.
You want me to?
Give me it, and give me your
the
phone.
camera.
Okay, we're gonna have to do that. You have to call.
You can
her.
I'll
call.
call her.
Yo, what up?
I have to call
My
her.
hair.
You can call off of my dad's phone.
Oh, you can call from my phone. Hang on.
What up?
Hey.
See me rolling.
Hello?
How do you do that editing?
Oh, you're supposed to
YouTube.
filter.
No,
Turn
because
this off.
I still
Looks
have
like I have
time left
retainers.
on there.
You do
And I
have
don't want
turn this off.
and I don't want to end the live. Just disable YouTube screen time.
Look at the kayak. If
Okay.
if the
See.
weather
It's
balloon
face
lands
person.
like in water or somewhere we
What?
have to go through water to go get it, then we use the kayak to go get
Looks
it.
like we might not
We have a
to use
ladder.
3 hours?
We use the
I'll
ladder
probably need like
if it's in
5
a tree,
hours.
and then we have some climbing gear right there, so you can climb the tree.
Okay. I was like, okay.
And he's riding in the car,
Thank you. Love you too, bye.
and he's getting screen time.
Pharaoh.
All right,
This is
did we-
Carson's phone,
did
by the way.
we do that?
And then
Yeah, we did
All right,
that.
let's check in. That was so. Let's take a look at this. This is from a few years ago. Now, the interesting thing about this
Shout
year
out to
is
Reagan.
we actually never found this payload. A farmer found it. So here's the story on this. All right. So here I'm gonna story time. Hang on. Where's the? There it is. All right. Story time. The last time we launched a balloon, we did not find it. We drove out towards, looked like it was gonna land near Yellville. That was the prediction. So we drove out that way, and we never found it until we got a phone call from the police, and they said they had it, which was interesting. So we drove over to the police station, and it's like you're creeping on me or something. We drove to the police station. When we got there, they said a farmer actually saw it land in his field. He's out working his cattle. And so he hopped on his four-wheeler with a gun and drove over to it and saw it, ripped it open. He didn't see the phone number or anything. Ripped it open and saw the electronics inside and turned all of them off and then called the cops.
Really?
Yeah. We got it back though. We were just glad. But I was like, why isn't it tracking anymore? Well, the reason it wasn't tracking is because he turned it off. But it went right where, like we were within probably 10 minutes of where it landed. So we got close, but the aliens took it. We're always waiting the year that the aliens take it. All right, Kaylee, here, hold us up here.
okay.
Oh, don't cover the camera. All right. Now we're in Alpena.
We're already in Alpena.
There is like ice allowed. Kidding. That never happened. We talked to some guys about me now.
I'm
They're
interviewing
nice.
you.
What up?
What's your favorite color?
Periwinkle.
Jason?
What's your favorite number?
What's your name?
13.
13.
Why? Is it because I was born
No,
on the 13th?
you were born Friday the 13th.
Okay, you don't need to tell everyone. Just kidding.
It's my favorite number because
Come to her birthday.
I don't know.
What about you?
You should move your
Favorite color.
light work blue.
All right.
Favorite number.
You want to take a look at this?
All right, where's
7.
Okay.
All right, let's take a look at this. So here's our check-ins. You can see they happen every 10 minutes. So that was 49, 39, 29, 19, and 9 minutes ago. If history repeats itself, it might check in maybe one more time and then not again. We're gonna find out. I'm refreshing it. Okay, that was 10 minutes ago. So now we should be getting one any second now. And we don't, so it might be in the missing zone for now, which is good because that means it's gone high enough. I've learned that we want it to go missing. What time did we exactly launch? It was like 9:30, wasn't it?
Probably so.
So we're about 45 minutes into the flight. I think the last time I looked at my watch, it was 9:28. And then so, does anybody have a video of the launch on their phone?
Did you record the launch?
I think Jacob did.
right, let's see what time the timestamp on that is, because
He's texting.
we know it'll fly for about 2 hours.
How are you still checking your chat?
Look at your. Stop.
Whoa, what
That's
up?
not checking in, so that's normal.
My
There's
favorite
a
color.
kayak.
My favorite
good.
color is blue.
Let's
Can't
go.
Up high enough.
And
What's the like?
your
It
favorite
was at like
number?
9:30.
favorite number is 34.
Are you sure?
because It was my
Okay.
cabin number at Camp War Eagle, and I just like it.
Is our time because it's nice around here. Okay,
Okay.
let's take a look. All right, so I have some information. I know we're losing viewers, but that's okay. Here, let's take a look here. So it's not checking in anymore, which is a good thing. That means it's higher than the GPS can see. Well, and that's what we want.
Wait, what's that? What's that?
That don't worry about. But see how it should have checked in at, so we're 11 minutes. There should be one every 10, and now we're at 11. So that's actually good because that means it's high. 1 year, you can turn it around here, let it see us. 1 year, guys, I launched it and didn't put enough helium in it, and we were able to track it the entire time because it never got higher than the. It never got higher than the. Yeah, it actually stayed in the clouds for forever, and so we followed it for a long time. And that year, what happened was actually it crossed the Mississippi River, went into Illinois.
Wow.
And I had my brother-in-law Eddie with me, and we were just like, no. I was like, I'm not crossing the Mississippi River today. And that we knew something was strange because it just, like, 2 hours in, it was still 2 hours ahead of us, and it was still tracking like clockwork every 10 minutes. I was like, this is awful. So we went home, and then a couple days later, the school let me go up to Illinois. It landed in the Sanganoy Wildlife Refuge. It's a 10,000 acre wildlife refuge park. And what we had to do was, I drove there and they said, oh, we have a cabin you can stay in for free. So I got to this cabin at like 2 in the morning and no one was there. It was like a hunting cabin, like a duck hunting cabin. Get this, they said, you're gonna go down this dirt road and they're gonna open this cattle gate and then go a little bit further down this dirt road and open another cattle gate, and then you'll take a turn and you'll see the cabin.
Okay.
And so I do this and I'm just following their instructions. You know, this was what they gave me earlier that day. And when I get there, it's like something straight out of a horror movie. Like this cabin on this lake, on the edge of this lake, with one like giant oak tree in the yard, with like a bit of a yard, and beyond the yard just trees as far as you can see, like forests.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm totally gonna die. If you lost us, we're back. I hopped in their trucks and their side-by-sides. We drove a few miles, hopped out of the trucks, got into the side-by-sides, got off on foot and hiked into the woods. These trees are like 50 feet tall.
Ginormous.
Yeah, and I'm like, please don't be in a tree. And we found it. They had looked for it once before, but I said, I think you're looking in the wrong spot. That's why I went up there.
Right.
And it was where I said, I think it's over here. And I went over to that spot, and there it was, right. We split up because they wanted to look in the old spot again. I was like, I think it's over here. We walked straight up to it, and there it was.
Laying on the ground?
Laying on the ground. And here, let me pull up a picture of it, because it was like, I couldn't believe it. Like, it was one of the crazier ones.
So it was wrapped in styrofoam just like this one?
Yeah. Yep. And it was cool, you know, and all these, like, these guys are scientists. These wildlife biologists are like, you know, they're scientists. But what I learned was, let's go to Mountain Home. What I learned was wildlife biologists like that are basically just really, really, really smart rednecks.
Really?
Oh man.
Okay.
Like, these guys were legit scientists, and they'd start talking and they knew so much stuff, but then also they were just so country. I mean, they were just the smartest guys ever. And anyway,
Educated rednecks, huh?
yeah. And this is us that year retrieving the payload from the Sanganoy forest. We were so glad it landed on the floor of the thing. They also had these endangered flowers that were really pretty. That was one of their jobs, is to monitor these endangered flowers. So Yeah, that one was a more crazy trip. All right, I'm gonna hand this off to you guys. Let's do
Yay.
another check-in. Let's see if the balloon is checked in.
Reagan asked for a shout out.
Shout out to the 7th grade.
Shout out
Lost
to
in
Reagan.
Space.
Shout out to Reagan.
Evie and Molly and Zoe. And so
Please.
7th
Evie.
grade group chat. 7th
All right.
grade GT.
It's supposed to check
No.
in. You can't
Oh,
do that.
okay.
It's supposed to check in every 10
Oh, right.
minutes. Guys, tell me when's the last time you checked in.
We checked in
Last time. It's at the top. How many minutes ago?
10:20.
16 minutes
16
ago.
minutes ago.
10, 20, or 16 minutes ago is the last time you checked in. So
Why is
it's-
it not checking in?
Okay, why is it not checking in?
Because it landed in someone's
Nope.
Because it's above the.
It's above where the GPS will track.
We'll track it.
Ah.
Yeah. So it gets too high for the GPS.
GPS is like.
Good.
Now we gotta wait
So
for
it'll
it
be
to
in
go
outer
down.
space when I look at the GoPro?
Oh yeah. Yeah, we're doing good. Like everything is going perfectly right now.
Let's go.
So
It's good 7th graders did it.
it
'cause we
is.
did it.
And that's what I think. I just want to remind everybody, like, you saw me
We are 7th
handling the
graders.
payload a lot if you watched the launch. But as far as all the stuff, the design, everything that you saw, all of it was done by 7th graders. I just made sure to put the final touches on it.
Wait,
Plus,
Carson.
we were running a little bit behind schedule. We were supposed to launch at 9:20. We didn't launch at 9:30. So.
Me and Kyson put it together.
I did it.
Hey, Jake can help too.
Jake and Kai helped.
And you.
So Kai, what were you in charge of?
I was in charge of media and technology.
Okay.
Okay, Eddie.
Okay, what were you in charge of, Jaken?
I was in charge of the payload.
I was in charge of the media.
I had to weigh
It's like that. That's
everything.
why it's my phone, because I was in charge of me and Kai were doing media.
It's your phone because you don't have an iPhone 5 like me.
Yeah, I have an iPhone.
Salty. Way to ask for a new phone.
Look.
On live. In front of the whole.
I didn't, no one heard me.
How many viewers do we
No
have?
one heard me.
We have 11.
We have 11.
I know one of them is Miss McCoy's class. Hi, Miss
One,
McCoy.
2 of them are my mom and dad.
Shout out to Mr. McCoy's class.
2 of them are my mom and
That
dad.
is also true.
Documentary.
I should put Stephanie.
I left.
Sketch. Maybe Jamie.
Someone added you probably back
Jamie,
then.
do I?
Can you take the filter off, please?
Jamie,
That's not
I
the
don't
point of
know.
the like.
I know.
Bro, what is up with my hair though?
I said we were gonna have a dance party.
Oh, can we have a dance? Give me the phone.
Oh yeah. Okay, Kai, you added me back.
I added you.
Stop me.
Me and my monkey. Zach Block is actually watching as well.
Hi, Zach.
What we're saying is 3 of the watches
Are
are actually
Jake's.
our friends.
yeah.
That don't even go to school.
Shout out to
So that means like 7 people.
Zach has gone with us before. Zach, he helped me retrieve the easiest one. I just told you about the hardest one, which went to Illinois. And Zach actually helped me with the easiest one, which was 4 years ago, I think. It landed down in Pindle,
Yeah, just south of Harris.
field, and there was a guy off the highway on that property. Just open that cattle gate right there and drive up in. And so we followed this road. He had a really well-maintained road up into the field, and it was literally laying on the edge of the road. I literally opened the door of the truck, reached out, and grabbed it.
So like never even had to get out.
No, no.
Well, hopefully that's what we do.
Yeah, hopefully today's that way. Like if it just landed in someone's
Scooters.
front yard. And what's really fun is we'll meet, hopefully, almost every time we meet somebody along the way, and when we tell them what we're up to, they usually get pretty excited for us and with us. So,
Sonic drive-through.
I told them about the one in Mountain Home that we lost. I've told them about the one in Mountain Home that we lost, or Yellowville area. I told them about
What's the
that went
one
to-
you did 3 years ago? What happened?
That's the one I told you about. That's the one the police called us on.
Oh.
That was the one we lost.
So is that why you had to
That
stop,
was-
or it was COVID why you had to stop?
COVID. So this is the first one we've done in 3 years because of COVID.
And
so
it's way different.
we launched in 2019. We couldn't do 20 because of COVID. We didn't do it last year either because of COVID, because we were just getting back to regular. So this is our first year. So it's 3 years later. In 2019 we lost and the police found it. Well, the farmer found it. 2018 was the easy one. 2017 was the one that went to Illinois. So yeah. So we've
Was
done
there
it.
any in 2016 and 15?
Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about, Zach. That was 3 years ago.
What about 2019?
Yeah, that's the same one. The one the police called us was the one you're thinking of, Zach?
Zach is cool.
Keep going straight.
Yeah, we're gonna just keep heading to Mountain Home.
Monkeys do not wear any pants.
So the balloon is now not checked in 20 minutes. 21 minutes was the last time it checked in.
Wait, where does it say that?
Is that good or bad?
Right
That's
there.
good.
Okay,
21
that means it's going up.
That means it's in outer space.
That's it's in space. Now, I will say the first 3 or 4 times we did this, it always made us nervous.
Is your phone even
And we thought
charging?
it was bad. We thought maybe the cold was making it not check in.
Sorry.
But now we realize that's
Is
not
the portable
case.
charger it, or is it? Wait,
It's-
what's
it's
Do you
the-
guys know how cold it's going to get up there?
Like negative
Very.
60 degrees.
Yeah, it does. It gets to about negative
Sorry,
60.
sorry guys.
So
Okay, let's
that's
search it up.
cold.
I'm putting the portable charger.
Come on, Jamie said the screen was black.
Screen was black. Can y'all see?
There's no comments.
Oh.
No, they're not coming. Hey, tell people to drop a comment. Like and
Someone
subscribe.
comment if
And
like the-
like and describe.
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 Like
Oh,
in describe.
okay. I like it. And
This is the best
I
angle
don't
for you,
wanna-
Jacob.
And
Describe it.
Your eyes are blue, and your.
This is the best angle for you.
Whoa.
She decided she wanted in, didn't she?
We have crazy
We should,
driving.
like,
Wait, hold on.
Tail bumper.
Wait, how many people are watching us?
10.
Six,
There's a
75,
gasoline truck. I don't even know what that actually is.
So yeah, we're
That is.
Big truck.
over an hour and a half from the projected
can connect on YouTube.
which is about what
Oh,
it should.
It
be
says that.
planned.
It
Hey.
says that they can't comment.
Oh, I
Oh,
forgot
so
comments.
someone text the group chat, the GG group chat.
Turn on the
GG
comments.
group chat.
No, he's
Yeah.
no, Kai's turning on the comments.
Lee Banter
Oh, yeah,
Lee
so-
Banter chat too.
Oh, I'll
Le
tell you
Band
what.
group chat 2
Oh.
with Spice.
So this is the Berryville's. Here, turn it around here.
We can't turn on comments.
All right, so yeah, we can't turn on comments. So this is the Berryville video stream. This is actually the stream for the Berryville School District. It's where the basketball games and stuff are streamed. And so
that's why you
we
can't
made
comment?
a decision as a district to turn off the comments for that. And so we haven't streamed here before. Usually we use the Berryville East page, but this year we decided to use the districts because that was honestly because that's the one I can remember to log into. But it'll be all right. But unfortunately, we will not have comments. If you do have my phone number, you're more than welcome to text me.
I will put it on the screen.
Dude, don't do that.
Put mine on the screen.
I don't want the whole world having my
Put
phone.
mine on the screen.
I'll put
No,
Jacob's
Jacob.
phone number on the screen.
No, don't do that. Don't do that for real. Strangers will get my
No, for real,
I
Kai.
don't-
Okay, I won't.
It's so random.
No, I put I love Reagan. Because Reagan wanted a shout out. Look, Dad.
Shout out
Okay,
to Reagan
we're done. Shout out to Reagan.
and everyone that's watching.
We can just hear you. Oh.
You
Look
can't
at that.
see us?
Jesus.
Hey, someone text me if you're watching this and you can see us.
Because someone
Right
said
now, someone just said
the
the
screen's black.
screen is black right now.
the screen is black.
Oh, that's weird. So we have 2 people saying the screen is black. I wonder
No,
if
that's the
it's-
same person.
I wonder if you.
Yeah, Jamie and Uncle.
Hang on. I wonder if it's when you switch to this charger here. All right.
Just send us a video of ourselves.
Is the screen better now?
A video of our video?
Yes.
Someone's at my front door. Hang on.
You got the door ding.
Yeah.
Hey guys, welcome back to the
Why does it
channel.
look like I'm like a
All right. Let's see if they. Am I there now?
Hello.
Someone send us a text and let us know. Let's see who went to my front door. It's probably the mailman. It usually is. Oh yeah, it's FedEx. Still black. Okay. Let's try to fix the black screen. Who knows what these kids did?
They all want shout outs.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, we're gonna give a shout
Okay,
out. Like,
wait.
The band kids asked for a shout out.
Bang Kids.
still
Hang on. Is it still black though, Bang Kids?
I asked them.
Let's,
Soccer complex.
Yeah. Wait.
Very, very.
Is that fix it? No, Dad, that's just changing the filter.
I know.
It's a very complex complex.
Maybe we have to end it and then start it up again.
Are those air conditioners?
All right, is it still black?
Okay.
If you can see us, hit the like button.
If you can see, if you can see him,
Still black.
me.
Okay. Everybody's like, it's still black. It's still black. Okay, so this is what we're gonna have to do.
Or just no one likes it.
We're gonna have to end the broadcast and come back in, and maybe we'll turn on the comments. We'll see. I don't know about that.
Hopefully.
I just have to. If we do, though, we'll have to remember to turn them back off so that when we broadcast other things, people aren't commenting. All right. So we're gonna end it. You might have to refresh your browser or re-find us at the Berryville Bobcat video stream, or if you go to BerryvilleBobcats.com, you'll see the likes. No one can see you.
And Jamie is everyone's favorite. Shout out to Aunt Jamie.